Hi, I'm Sheila Lee. I want to welcome you to the Sheila Lee Show every Thursday. I look forward to being with you. Thank you again for watching the show. Now, you know, last week on the Sheila Lee Show, the new series is Encourage Me. Well, we're continuing that series on today. Last week, we talked about how important it is to be positive, because if you're not positive, you're not able to encourage others with positivity, being positive. That's right. On today, I've got a great show for you. I am excited because we're going to continue the series. And on today, before I get started, I have one question to ask you. Do you love yourself? Yourself. That's right. Do you love you? Wow. On today, I want to encourage you and give you reasons why it's important for you to love yourself. It is so very important. So many times we don't like ourselves. Well, we need to learn to love ourselves. That is so important. And before I even go any further in talking about it, let's talk about what love is. Today on the show, we're going to talk about the fact that love is patient. Oh my goodness. Let me say that again. Love is patient. Are you patient with yourself? Oh my goodness. I know there have been many times that I have been so frustrated when I've been trying to get something done, whether it's on the computer or whether it's a project we're trying to complete. And you just get frustrated and you feel like it should have already been done. I know, been there, done that, got some t-shirts. But y'all, I'm telling you, it's good to know that we need to encourage ourselves with being patient with ourselves. That's right. So on today, when you're patient with yourself, you give yourself time to accomplish whatever it is your endeavor is that you're trying to complete. So today, when we talk about being patient, we want to be reminded that if a task takes a certain amount of time, it's new to you, you're just starting it, you need to be encouraged yourself to say, I can do this, number one, but also number two, that you can be patient with yourself. It's so many times I find that when I just stop, Selah, meditate, just for a few minutes, when I'm in those situations where I'm impatient, you're waiting at the doctor's office, you got there on time, they're running behind, what was supposed to be an hour wait is now an hour and a half wait. Well, when you're being patient, you can make some choices. And in being patient, you can decide, number one, especially if it's something you have no control over, then you just need to be able to bear it. You need to be able to encourage yourself and say, you know what? I don't know why this is happening. I don't understand it. But you know what? I'm going to keep a good attitude while I'm going through this. Okay, it's been an hour and a half. And of course, our natural tendency is to get so frustrated, so out of whack. Well, you know what? We're going to change that. We're going to work toward changing that. That's right. We're going to be patient with ourselves. And the thing that's interesting to me is that when we're patient with ourselves, we are not as stressed. We find peace in the situation. I also find that when we are patient with ourselves, we give ourselves the opportunity to remind ourselves that we're not perfect. And every situation isn't perfect. So there are just situations in life that will cause us to be patient. And while we're being patient, we need to remind ourselves that it's okay if things don't go the way we want them to go. It's okay. It's okay. So on today, the very first thing I asked you was, do you love yourself? Because some of the characteristics of love, one of them is patient. Love is patient. Love is patient. In fact, say it with me. Love, okay, I'll give you time. Next word is, okay, patient. All right, so we said it. Love is patient. So the first person we need to show some love to is ourselves. And with that in mind, you need to be patient with you. And of course, if you remember the song, Please Be Patient With Me, God is not through with me yet. Well, you need to remind yourself, hey, I got to be patient with me. That's the first person. And as we're encouraging others to be patient with themselves, we need to be patient with them as well. How many times do our ruffles, how many times are we just out of whack and, out of sorts because somebody's not doing it fast enough? Wow. How many of us been there, done that? Raise your hand. Okay. They're just not doing it fast enough. It's like, come on. Can't you do it faster? Well, that's not being patient. Now, it's a natural tendency. It's what we do. But how about the fact that being patient will change our attitude? Being patient will cause us to find a way to have peace in a situation that we might not have it in when we're patient. Love is patient. Oh my goodness. And that means being patient with others. If they don't do it the way you want it done, do you have the ability to be patient? Let them do it their way because they're comfortable. Can you be patient enough to just say, okay, I don't have to have it my way. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to watch what they're going to do because they may have a better option. But because you're patient and you're giving them an opportunity to either share or to show or be an example, what a difference that makes in your attitude when you're patient. And not only that, when you're patient, go back and forth with yourself, you remind yourself again that you're not perfect. There are things that are going to come up that you have control over, and there are things that are going to come up that you have absolutely no control over. But in the midst of it, patience has to be a characteristic that you exercise. How about that? And not only that, but when you encourage others, when you're patient with them as you're encouraging them, and when they come to you and see that example, wow, you know what? She didn't get all the whack when such and such happened. Wow, how did she do that? Well, she was patient with the person, or she was patient with herself. Don't beat up on yourself. That's the trick of the enemy. Just beat up on yourself and you're no good. No. Just exercise some patience. That's right. The ability to wait on something that may be taking longer than what you expected. How about this? You've been waiting on that perfect job. It's going to require some patience. And not only is it going to require some patience, but it's also going to require some actions on your part, having patience to acquire some things so that you can do what you need to do. So on today, I'm excited because for our series, Encourage Me, one of the things we're talking about today is being patient. And again, I got to say this, patient with yourself first, yourself, myself. That's right. We have to do that. It gives you less stress. You can sleep better at night, and also all kind of positive things that come from being patient with yourself, because patience is a virtue. And, it works together for our good. Patience has a perfect work in us. Not only that, but another characteristic of love that I want to talk about on today is kindness. Being kind. How many times have you taken the opportunity whenever or made an opportunity available to be kind to someone? Kindness comes in so many ways, and it's definitely a way of encouraging yourself and others. You need to be able to be kind to you. That's right. You say, well, what is kindness? Kindness is the ability to show affection or love or just a positive reaction for someone. You know, if you're kind, then you're not going to blow up as fast. If you're kind, you may open the door for someone. If you're kind, you may fix dinner for someone. If you're kind, you may go and buy that special, let's say special lunch, special, whatever special. You're just going to use kindness to do something special. Maybe they love flowers. So in doing something special on today, you're going to go out and buy red roses. I don't know, for no reason, just because. You know, maybe you're going to, like I said, cook that special dinner that they love. If they love lasagna, you're going to say, I'm going to show some kindness tonight. I'm going to make lasagna. It's a favorite of my family. So however, you can be kind. Kindness could be smiling. That's the way to be kind. Showing some love, some kindness. You know, and not only when you're kind, it just gives you those warm, fuzzy feelings. Isn't it good to feel like somebody appreciated something that you did, something so very small? You know, even opening the door for someone. If you see someone that's, you know, just have a lot of items, whether it's grocery items or books or whatever, and you see that they're barely making it, and a kind gesture is to go over and take some of the books, help them with the load, some kindness. So on today, I'm hoping that you will be reminded, as you are encouraging yourself by being patient with yourself and being kind to yourself, that you're going to show it to others on today. I am so excited because so many great things are happening. Now, if you're alone and you don't have a lot of people that you talk to or whatever, and you just need some company, make sure you join me with the Sheila Lee Show, because I've got some exciting things to share along the way to encourage you during this series. And of course, the title of the series is Encourage Me. And on today, I am so excited that you join me. I'm thrilled because, of course, there's going to be other shows. I'm going to be talking about encouraging those who have experienced or are experiencing domestic violence on next week. So you want to make sure that you join me there. Of course, October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I've got my pink on today. And everybody needs to be encouraged, no matter what situation you find yourself in. But for National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, if you haven't gotten your mammogram or you haven't done the things that you need to do to be checked or to follow up on things related to being ahead of the game, that's right, preventive care, with this being National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we need to do it. Not only that, but like I said, next week I'm excited because it'll be the 19th and it'll be Purple Day. I'll have on something purple and everybody's asked to wear purple. So I'm looking forward to being with you on next week on Thursday. It's always Thursdays. And of course, the good thing about being on YouTube is you can watch the shows anytime, as many times as you need to. So I'm always there to be able to encourage you. And I'm excited about that. Now, if you have not seen my new video, it's on YouTube. It's to my song, Thank You. And it's my new gospel music video. I am so excited. And you can help me out by sharing the video, by watching it. Just help me get it out there, please. I'm so excited. And I am thrilled that the name of the song is Thank You. Not only that, but you can go to my website to find more out about me, about the Sheila Lee Show, about the things that I'm doing. You can go to S4JWEncourage.com. So it's S4JWEncourage.com. I am thrilled and I look forward to the next Sheila Lee Show and you and all your friends joining me. Blessings.